Hi, I'm Wally.
And I'm Dave.
Yep, you for sure.
Sure.
So welcome back to another one of our videos. We recently did a video of our GAF LRF Adhesive M canister. Kind of went to unbox and show us with it. So we tell you have to agitate it. And I don't think there's no sense in everybody watching us kick these around the roof or shaking them up.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, on the roof, that's what you're going to do. So we
Right.
have the hose here.
Correct.
So we have two different colors hose, Dave. Where does each one go?
One has blue stripes, the other one's clear. Blue goes on blue.
Which is B.
Right. So then I have the other one.
The clear one that goes to the A.
This is.
And they have 2 wrenches.
Oh.
So now you can't
nice.
sit there and watch me put this together.
Dang it.
No, you want to leave these, once you agitate these on the roof, take them out of the box. You want to keep these in the container when you're roofing.
Correct.
So there's a little knockout right here. So you
right
just
there.
push that knockout in right there. And then you can take your hose,
Feed it through there.
feed it through there, and actually thread these on. Now, as you're threading these, you do not want to strip these. They send you a nice little wrench that goes with these to tighten these up. And you definitely want to make sure they're tight. You don't want them over tight, but you want them tight, because if you don't have them tight, what's going to happen when they turn these on?
It's probably just going to make a very nice spewing spatter pattern everywhere.
And you're going to have a mess.
All over you.
So Dave, we've got our tanks hooked up. What do we have to do before we worry about starting to spray?
Well, you have to put your wand on, your
Got to put the tip on,
tip
right?
on, yeah.
So the other thing to remember on these tips, what's this thing here for?
That is there to keep the O-ring seated.
The O-rings, which is right there, which can get lost really easy.
Yes.
So make sure you pull this off before you hook it to the gun.
It won't hook up if you don't.
Before we put this on, they send a little Vaseline in your pack. So we're going to take
Right.
a little Vaseline, put it onto this gun, hook the tip to the gun. Okay, so now we got to purge it.
Yes.
Always have a container next to you to purge it. So let me ask you another question. If I'm spraying, how long can I stop before I have to replace this tip?
About a minute.
So if you're got a bunch of stuff, guys are cutting stuff, you might want to have a little garbage can or something. Just purge this once in a while, so you're not worried about it setting up.
Right.
So there's a safety on here, so take the safety off. So got the canisters on. Do a little purge and make sure we got a good flow from both of the hoses. So I like to carry a little rag with me to kind of keep this off. So we're going to do bead pattern first.
We're going to do 12 inches on center, because that's the field.
How big of a bead are we looking for, Dave?
Inch to inch and a half.
And again, we got to turn this for the bead pattern. We want the tip in a horizontal position, correct?
Correct. 8 to 12 inches.
Is that about what we're looking for?
It's a little wide.
We definitely don't want to see that, right?
No, that's way too wide.
So this is kind of the bead we're looking for. That's a little bit too thin right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So probably about the third one is kind of what the bead size we're looking for.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yep.
So the bead pattern we're going to be using for board to board. Any type of insulation, we're going to be gluing insulation to insulation.
But it can also be used for fleece if you want to do beads for fleece.
Yeah, we could, but most guys are using the splatter pattern.
Most guys use a spatter. And how do you get the spatter pattern
So
on your
splatter
gun?
pattern, we're going to turn the barrel to the vertical position.
Correct.
So how much coverage rate are we looking for?
80%.
80%. So it's basically like water your garden. It's about what we're looking for right there.
Perfect. Put safety on.
So now what we're done at the end of the day, if we have some material left, what are we going to do?
We're going to turn the tanks off. You're going to purge, take the tip off, and then put some of the petroleum jelly back on.
Put the safety on first.
Please, as you're standing here with me.
Turn these off.
Purge. Take your tip off, throw it away.
Clean
Here's
this
your
up a
jelly.
little bit.
Yep.
Take a little bit of the Vaseline.
Yep.
Make sure that's all sealed off. And we're good to go for the next.
Nice.
Now, once these are open, what's the shelf life? If you have half a canister left or a third of a canister left?
1 month.
1 month?
Yeah.
When the canisters are done, what can you do with these canisters?
Knock the bunghole out with a hammer and
Yeah,
screwdriver.
so there's a little
Yeah.
knockout valve in there.
Yep.
Now, you want to make sure there's no product inside there, right? And make sure all the take them, open them up, turn them upside down. Some you're going to dispose of. What happens if there's still pressure and product and you hit that knockout valve? What's going to happen? You're going to be wearing it.
Pretty much.
Anything else you want to add to this?
I think you did a great job.
Oh, of course. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So stay tuned for more videos.
GAF.com/roofing it right.